Hello, comic fans. It's once again time for everybody's favorite online feature, Massive Nerd's Comic of the Week. Well, it's my favorite. My mom kind of likes it, but my girlfriend makes fun of me. Anyway, let's actually get to the Comic of the Week for January 19th, 2011. This week, I've chosen Brightest Day, issue 18, written by Geoff Johns and Peter J. Tomasi, with art from an entire stable of artists, most notably Ivan Reis, the artist of the famous Blackest Night storyline from 2009 and 2010. So, Brightest Day is actually coming straight out of Blackest Night, and it features the cast of the 12 resurrected heroes and villains from that previous story, and them trying to adjust to their life in a world that's forgotten them, a world where they're supposed to be dead. And honestly, the storyline started out a bit iffy, it was kind of convoluted, characters all over the place. It just took a while to get all the pieces on the board where they needed to be. But finally, it all came together. I think it was issue 7 or 8, when the white entity finally revealed its plans to each individual character. And ever since then, this has been one of my favorite comics every other week as it's been coming out. And issue 18 has set the high bar, at least up to this point. I can only imagine where it's going to go from here. How great is Brightest Day? Brightest Day made freaking Aquaman cool. So imagine what it does with characters who are already a bit better than friggin' Aquaman. In the previous issue, we got some great character development from Deadman, finally coming to grips with his new role as, well, alive man, because he's not dead anymore. And now we're starting to see things getting even closer to the climax with this issue, focusing mostly on Hawkman and Hawkgirl, and their continuing quest to break their curse. For those that don't know, Hawkman and Hawkgirl are destined to be reincarnated over the ages, as strangers who eventually find each other and fall in love, but as soon as they fall in love, something tragic happens, and one, or sometimes even both of them, always dies. Now, here in Brightest Day, they finally found a way to break that curse. All they have to do now is survive a fight against Hawkgirl's mother, who has been possessed by the purple entity of the Star Sapphires. It's an awesome fight scene, fantastic art, a great use of color. Visually alone, this was probably the best comic of last week, but you put some great story on top of it, and it's easily at the top of the pile. It's just a fantastic issue, and once you get to the end, not only is it a hell of a twist, but it manages to be mind-blowing and heartbreaking at the same time. I can only imagine where Johns is going to take this story from here, because they're already teasing something new coming up next week called Aqua War. Well, hey, they just told an amazing story with Hawkman and Hawkgirl. I'll bite on anything he's got coming up for Aquaman. And that wraps up Comic of the Week. It's a bit of a short one this week, but hey, short and sweet. Comic was great. I can't really say too much about it without ruining it. Just check it out. Good stuff. And for more comics, other stuff, whatever I got going on, be sure to check out MassiveNerd.net. For the past couple days now, I've been teasing something called Project Watchmen. I'll be revealing that on Thursday. Be sure to stop by and check it out.